We started with La Forza, which is actually probably one of my favorite pieces. It was quite interesting because I am used to symphonic version of this, written by Verdi, and Verdi was a very imaginative composer who used so many different colors. Beautiful clarinet solo, very gentle harp rhythms, you know. So my challenge really was, how do we keep the idea of Verdi and how do we produce the same colors? Of course, we can never sound like harp. You can never play on the brass instrument, but whatever harp indicates in the orchestration of Verdi, the atmosphere, the character, how can we translate that onto the trumpet, or it was maybe a horn or trombone, you know. That was for me a challenge. And I remember very first moment when we did La Forza, we finished and we still had a list of pieces with it. I immediately during La Forza recording understood the biggest challenge for myself. How do we make it all the pieces we recorded, going from Verdi to Gershwin and Beethoven, you know, how do we make it sound different? Because when you listen to brass ensemble, it's still brass. Of course, we do use percussions there and wonderful players, but still majority of the sound is brass. How do we make it sound different so the listeners, when they listen to a recording, they are wanting to hear more after one piece and another? So we search with also different variety of instruments, you know, the smaller trumpets, bigger trumpets. We use different surdines in trombones, in tuba. We did so much of variety, and I think people, when they hear this recording, they will be really surprised that the brass players have a huge palette of articulation, colors, sounds. It's much richer than we are used to hear.